Removed from her 4 children and her husband and her business and everything that she's built here, it's hard to imagine how anyone could be prepared for that.
Right now and ahead at 9:30, a Maryland mother deported after decades in the United States. The push to reunite her with her children.
A new report shows fatal crashes are down on Montgomery County's most dangerous roads. The safety fixes that are making a real difference.
We are live in San Jose up against the NWSL Championships. We've got the Washington Spirit versus Gotham FC. We're going to bring you behind the scenes here in San Jose at PayPal Park.
All righty, and thanks so much for sticking with us on air and WUSA 9+.
Let's check back in with meteorologist Jonathan Myers right now for another look at the forecast. Good morning, Jonathan.
And good morning, guys. Allison Wisdom, we've got carbon copy gray skies this morning. Really what we've seen past few days is what you're going to get. And that actually continues all day long until tonight. Rain moves in, showers for our Friday night into Saturday. And now it looks like it's mainly the time we kind of honed in here, like Saturday morning, and it's mainly early. So Saturday afternoon is looking better. That's good news, right? So temperatures in the 50s this morning at 11 a.m. by 1. We're 54, 56 at 3, and 55 at 5. And again, it's a lot of clouds pretty much all day long. Maryland game for tomorrow. You're going to have some showers after overnight showers tonight for some evening plans. Those continue early tomorrow morning, but I think by the Maryland game in the afternoon, those are out. But you are going to need a jacket for this. Temperatures 50s falling into the 40s as we beat the Wolverines, right? Temperatures at 58 on Sunday. Monday, we're at 60, and then some showers move back in for Tuesday into Wednesday. Thanksgiving, good-looking day there with the high temperatures right around 58 degrees. Now I'm going to send it over to Terry Hornstein with our traffic impact.
Thank you, Jonathan. We are taking a live look at the Beltway. This is in between the Dulles Toll Road and the American Legion Bridge, that area there of Virginia, where we're going to see a new traffic pattern come tomorrow morning. So tonight we can expect some delays and closures as they work to get this up and going. So what's going on is 2 express toll lanes will open on the Beltway in both directions between the Dulles Toll Road again and just south of the American Legion Bridge. These will open around tomorrow morning around 6. So in the meantime, tonight you can expect a lot of closures on the Beltway, the express lanes, as well on the Dulles Toll Road, as well as on the GW Parkway. Just something to keep in mind as you head out. In Maryland, we are looking pretty good right now. 270 southbound from Gaithersburg to the Spur, it'll take you 9 minutes. From Frederick to the Spur, it'll take you just under 50 this morning.
A Hagerstown family is reeling this morning after a Maryland mother was deported to Vietnam.
Her husband says he's now caring for their 4 children alone. Melissa Tran came to the United States legally as a child, but her deportation stems from a theft conviction from 2001. Now, last month, ICE detained her again at a routine check-in, and her husband says that she was shackled during a 2-day journey to Hanoi. The family runs a nail salon and has been rooted in Hagerstown for years.
She usually, she's so sad, and she only want, around take care of the kid. But now, she can't.
The Department of Homeland Security says an immigration judge issued her a final order of removal way back in 2004. Now, DHS says she's been under a final removal order again since 2004. Her attorneys are now working to bring her home. In Silver Spring, the American Nurses Association is sounding the alarm after the U.S. Department of Education left nursing off of its list of professional degree programs in a new draft rule. The proposal uses a fixed list that includes medicine, pharmacy, and law, but not nursing, which would lower federal loan limits for graduate nursing students. The ANA says that move could worsen the nurse shortage and is urging the department to add nursing back. The ED list also excludes physical therapy programs and engineering masters and doctoral programs. Well, it's 9:33. Okay, we've heard of athleisure, but there's also ath-elegance. Before the Washington Spirit hit the field, player Trinity Rodman stunned on the blue carpet of the NWSL Awards with a playful nod to her jersey. But now it's all business as she and her teammates prepare for tomorrow's championship games.
All right, from outfits to mindset. Rodman's got the whole routine. She follows each matchup, during each matchup. Our Simone D'Alba, she also has a routine that she follows. She is live in San Jose with a look at her superstitions, the preparations, and what she says happens before she plays. Good morning.
Yeah, you know, good morning, you guys. It's so fascinating to hear how these high-profile players really maintain their focus. Of course, Trinity Rodman, you know, arguably the most famous name in women's soccer at the moment. And the big storyline outside of, you know, the team going to the championship game is that her contract is up and she is the hottest thing on the market. They've got the European League looking at her. They've got other sports teams looking at her as well around the domestic leagues. I mean, this is a moment for women's soccer in general. And we're starting to talk about things like the pay cap. NWSL Soccer really starting to be vocal about the fact that they know Trinity Rodman is the face of their franchise, essentially, the face of the league at this point. And can they risk losing her? Are they willing to pay, or are they willing to let her walk? And so we're going to have to find out how this all shakes up. But that is the context, that is the background against this big game that we've got coming up on Saturday. Gotham versus the Washington Spirit. The Washington Spirit, chippy here. They got a chip on their shoulder trying to take this trophy because last year they made it all the way to the championship and it just slipped through their fingers. But Trinity Rodman was saying, listen, I'm trying to maintain my focus amid all the noise of these contract talks and everything else going on. And here is her pre-game ritual.
I usually get my hair done before a game, so stay tuned for the color for Saturday. Yeah, and then just little superstitions of like placement on the bus, like a specific warm-up line you have to be in, stuff I eat and stuff like that.
Any hint on the color?
No, not this time.
I mean, it's fun to hear the behind the scenes, right? To hear how they really get their minds right. You have to remember, right, the team flew across the country. They're contending with exhaustion, jet lag, but the coach, when I was speaking with him, he says all of that noise just gets drowned. It gets drowned out because they are so good at compartmentalizing and focusing ahead of their big day. I'm standing here at PayPal Park in San Jose. This stadium, you guys, it's going to be rocking. Saturday night, this is the game to watch. Huge national platform. Again, all the seats are going to be sold out. It's going to be a moment, not just for women's sports, but for women's soccer. I think back when I was a little girl, it was, you know, Mia Hamm. You watched those names, and now we've got Trinity Rodman front and center. So many little girls around the world are going to be watching this moment, watching this game to see if Washington can bring home that trophy.
All right, Simone, and we've got a front row seat because you are there, and CBS, of course. Thank you so much. We've really enjoyed your reports this morning. We'll see you later. And you can watch tomorrow's game right here on WUSA 9. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. And much more right now with a wisdom and a superstar in this studio.
All right, thank you, Allison. Get ready to celebrate Black Excellence, Leadership, and Legacy. The 3rd annual HBCU Honors hits BET and BET Her next Sunday, hosted by always hilarious, always fabulous Fisk alumni, HBCU proud Kim Whytley in studio. She is here this morning to talk about being at the event. This is excellent. Thank you for coming in and talking with us about it. Always a pleasure to talk to you. So you're at the event again. Tell us what we can expect when Kim Whytley walks into the building.
Well, last night we shot the HBCU Honors that's going to air on November 30th on BET. Mm-hmm. We had so much fun, as you know from last year. Oh my goodness. We had a great time.
Yeah, you lit the stage up last year.
Oh yeah, I hope I lit it up this year too, honey. We had a good time. Miss Shirley Caesar was there, you know, a living legend. So to see her was, you know, an honor. But we had fun. Right.
What's it like to be a part of this? This is, you know, multiple times. And how important is this for you to be a part of it?
Well, because I'm a Fisk graduate, I love HBCUs. Is what made me, because it's a place of safety, and that you can become whoever you want to become. And just good times, you know, very important that kids have, that we show that greatness comes out of historically Black colleges and universities, because sometimes it gets a bad rap. Right. So very important.
I came from an HBCU as well.
Look at you, product of an HBCU.
I know, proud of my HBCU, Jackson State. They say I talk about it too much because, but anyway, I'm going to talk about it anyway.
What we need to talk about is me looking like a giant tomato sitting here.
You do not look like a giant tomato.
What in the world?
You're styling and profiling. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's a design. Let me cross my legs in case there's some potential single men out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? What's happening right now?
Well, you know, I got to put the word out in D.C.
So you want them to find you in D.C.?
You daggone right. Find me on social media. I'm the host of the HBCU Honors this year.
So, okay, all right. Oh, Allison Seymour went to an HBCU as well, as I try to steer it back on course here. And y'all are sorry.
All the Deltas were in the house last night. Oh, it was the Divine Nine was there. You know, and we did it at what's wrong with my mind right now? Duke Ellington.
Duke Ellington School.
Beautiful school. I didn't even know that school existed.
You didn't?
Honey, I live in LA. I don't even think we got a school like that. It was fantastic. You know, you come to DC and you look at the architecture and you just feel rich when you come here.
Right.
Yeah, even if you're not.
Even if you're not. Even if you're not, because it is expensive to be here. What do you hope people take away from this when they see this event?
You know what they're going to take away is, well, I didn't know they went to an HBCU.
Right.
They went to an HBCU. Oh my God, that's what they're going to take away, and that it's fun. The bands, you know, the friendships that are developed. That's what I really believe you will take away from this event.
All right, what else is Kim Whytley doing? I know you stay booked and busy, so what else are you doing? You got any other projects?
Honey, I'm in these streets. Well, you know, I did a movie with Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore 2, that's on Netflix right now. Two Funny Mamas, my podcast with Sherry Shepherd, is still out every week. And I have a couple movies out and taking care of my 14-year-old son.
Okay, all right, well, how's that going? Because I got an 18-year-old son and a 16-year-old daughter,
Woo!
And a 21-year-old daughter.
Oh, you in it?
I am
in the fight.
And I'm married.
Oh, and you put that. Oh, so you gonna throw that in my face? But the way you said it, you sure didn't make it sound like it was something great.
No, it is great.
How long you been married?
22 years.
Ooh, 22 years?
Yes.
I don't even think I know a man that long.
Kim Whytley, where can people find you? You want to find you on social media? Where can they find you?
Kim Whytley across the board, KYMWHITLEY, across all social media, doing stand-up comedy. And if they want any information on HBCU, go to hbcuhonors.org and they can get all the information for our show.
Thank you so much for spending time with us this morning.
Welcome. Just call me Tomato.
All right. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. All right. But I will fill some calls for you for the men. Allison Seymour, back over to you. I'm going to hook you up.
You hook me up.
I'm going to hook you up.
Make sure you got teeth.
And my parents met at Fisk. I love Fisk too. Okay. Speaking of the holidays, because we have been today, we have you covered with the Weekend Holiday Guide, the festivities you do not want to miss, coming up next.